I'm Pastor Mark. I'm glad you came back again, and welcome to Hopeful Insights for the Day. Today's scripture reading is from the book of Matthew. It is the 4th chapter. As he walked by the Sea of Galilee, he saw two brothers, Simon, who was Peter, called Peter, and Andrew, his brother, casting a net into the sea. For they were fishermen. And he said to them, "Follow me, and I will make you fish for people." Immediately they left their nets and followed him. And he went from there. He saw two other brothers, James, the son of Zebedee, and his brother John, in a boat with their father Zebedee, mending their nets, and he called them. Immediately they left their boat and their father and followed him. Calling of the disciples. What does it mean at this time now to be called a disciple and to be called? Do you hear Jesus calling you to be a disciple? And what does that mean today in the pandemic that we have? You know, too often we think of being a disciple and we keep it out there in the head, so to speak. We think about it in the future and in theory. But what does it mean for us today, right where you are, wherever you're listening to this? What does it mean to be a disciple? And how can you be a disciple today in light of the pandemic? You might be by yourself, or you might be with your family. How can you be a better disciple? And what does that mean to be a disciple? How can you serve Christ today, where you are with what you're doing? Let's not make it too complicated. They start with small gestures. Even the smallest thing, the kindness to another person, common courtesies, are all part of being a disciple. And all of those things work together for good. My kindness plus your kindness creates more kindness. As we group together, even as individuals, we can make a difference in the lives of others. And we call it for Christ. Maybe others, just being kind is enough and they don't have a reason, and that is fine. But being kind is enough for all of us. So listen for your call to be a disciple today. Listen for Christ's voice. Maybe that comes from a son or a daughter or a spouse. Maybe you hear that voice in a message on the radio. Whatever it is, do a small part today to be a disciple, to do something good for another, for yourself, for your community, and for the world. We might not be together physically, but we are spiritually. And we hope that you are healthy emotionally as well. The end is in sight, hopefully, but we need to be cautious and we need to go forward as disciples. Have a good day. Take good care.